The Duke and Duchess of Sussex were spotted flying back to their home in LA on a commercial flight after a short trip to New York earlier this month. A picture shared online by a fellow passenger appears to show a suited Prince Harry wearing a face mask leaving the plane after it landed in LA. It comes after the couple were accused of hypocrisy in September when they flew home from a climate change event on a private jet. The passenger wrote on social media, "Okay, this might sound unbelievable and I couldn't get a good picture and I get sick. You can say this could literally be anyone, but Prince Harry and Meghan were on our flight to LA last night. We were held up for about 20 minutes from our departure time and they were snuck into the last two seats. We didn't even know until a girl waiting to get off the plane next to us pointed them out. I couldn't get my phone out fast enough but it was them. They were quickly whisked away and we were in shock that we were so close and breathing the same air as our beloved royals." The Sussexes' three-day New York excursion included a stay at a luxury apartment on Manhattan's East Side and 2 online summits. The couple attended a red carpet gala on Wednesday honoring veterans at a museum aboard aircraft carrier USS Intrepid moored in Manhattan. At the red carpet event, former soldier Prince Harry presented Intrepid Valor Awards for bravery to 5 fellow veterans. The couple have been branded hypocrites for their use of private jets as well as their recent decision to publicly and financially back an ethical Wall Street fund that invests in oil and gas. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, who are currently living in their $14 million mansion in California, shared a mission statement on their Archie Foundation website stating that they will work with an independent consultant to track all Archie-related activities from inception to understand our collective footprint. Posting on Archie earlier this month, Harry and Meghan commented that they have actively made choices to offset and balance their carbon footprint but that nearly every activity in daily life results in the release of carbon into the atmosphere. They added that they will be looking at what they eat and how often they eat it as well as their commute and use of heating and electricity in order to cut down their footprint. The couple were accused of hypocrisy in September after they left a concert urging action on climate change and extreme poverty on a private jet. The two attended Global Citizen Live, a 24-hour concert, dubbed Wokestock, that featured performances from Stevie Wonder, Jennifer Lopez, BTS and Elton John, among others. The event called on the wealthiest nations to meet a £70 billion a year promise to help developing countries become green, and for the US to have its emissions by 2030. But the couple flew home to their home on a Dassault Falcon 2000 private jet, according to The Sun. Touching down in their private jet, the virtue-signaling couple embraced members of staff before heading back to their Montecito mansion. A flight on a private jet from New York to California is estimated to produce 17 tons of carbon negation emissions. The Duchess of Sussex's appearance on Ellen comes 8 months after the Sussexes' controversial sit-down with Oprah Winfrey, which left the royal family in crisis. Andrew Eborn from Octopus TV has claimed Meghan is on a PR campaign. Speaking to GB News, Mr. Eborn said, "She's on a PR campaign. I can tell you here and now she will be wanting to enter politics in the States. I wouldn't be surprised if she's going to be our first US president and she could be looking at that side as well. She's certainly on an interesting PR campaign." It comes as the Duchess of Sussex has said she will doing everything to ensure paid family leave for people in the US. Meghan told The Ellen Show the US is the only country in the world that does not have a paid federal family leave program. She added, "I will do everything I can to make sure we can implement that for people." Meghan took it upon herself to lobby Republican politicians to include paid parental leave in a climate policy by the U.S. government. The Duchess of Sussex called donators Shelley Moore Capito and Susan Collins on a withheld number and told them who she was when they answered. It has since been reported Meghan is expected to make more of these calls. Access Hollywood reported, "These won't be the only calls Meghan Markle makes." Democratic Senator Kirsten Gillibrand from New York was the one that gave Meghan the numbers to the U.S. senators. She wants to be part of working group to work on paid leave long-term and she's going to be. Whether this comes to fruition now or later, she'll be part of a group of women that hopeful will work on paid leave together. Royal biographer Angela Levin has mocked Meghan Markle for jumping on the bandwagon after the Duchess lobbied the Democrat Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives Nancy Pelosi and the Majority Leader in the U.S. Senate Chuck Schumer to push through a policy on parental leave. Ms. Levin claimed the measures, which have been backed by President Joe Biden, to introduce mandatory parental pay and sick leave had already gone through the U.S. Congress.